Let's move on and let's talk about Om Metals Infra. Let me quickly run our viewers through the performance of the company. Income came in at 91 crores versus 51.4 crores. That's quite a bit of a jump there. PAT came in at 5.3 versus 4.39 crores on a year-on-year basis. We have Vikas Kothari, Director Business Development at Om Metals, joining us from Mumbai. Vikas, great having you with us. Strong growth at the income level. PAT growth, however, was not that great. Can you run us through the performance in the third quarter?
Yeah, we have had significant revenues coming from two of our large projects. One is which is a civil construction and dam construction, dam and hydromechanical EPC contract, and the other one is a road project where we are responsible for construction of 220-kilometer road project. So, since the revenues in this particular quarter have come from these two large civil construction projects, therefore you see a little dip on the PAT front. And
can you talk about the projects that you currently have in your portfolio, the total order book right now, and the kind of orders you're going after?
Our order book stands at close to 800 crores, which is largely comprising of civil construction and hydromechanical contracts that we have from NHPC, NTPC, and state irrigation and electricity boards. Now, this 800 crore order book is to be executed over the next 2 years. And hydromechanical being our core business, most of our projects are going to get completed in the next 6 to 12 months, which are comprising of hydromechanical contracts. And then we have civil construction for this construction of the road and the dam, which is also going to be completed over the next 2 years. We've got two new orders, one from Rwanda, which is our first foray into Africa, which is our first contract. It's a fairly small contract of 20 crores, but this opens up doors to a very large market in Africa for us.
And how big is the market in Africa, the kind of which you're targeting as of now? Which segments are you going after? What kind of projects are you targeting in Africa?
We are doing hydromechanical contracts. We are focusing on our core business, which is where our margins, good margins come from. So in African markets, since there's a tremendous amount of infrastructure development that is happening there, we see the opportunity in all of those countries at over 200 to 300 million dollars in terms of hydromechanical order book. We've got our first contract, and of course that's only in Rwanda. Then we are talking about Ethiopia and other countries as well, where we are focusing on our marketing efforts, which should give us at least about 50 to 100 crores in order book in the next 6 to 12 months.
The JV that you signed with Mahindra Lifespace to develop Hyderabad property, by when is it expected to go on stream?
We've already launched that project. The sales have already started there. We are going to get a freely constructed space of about 80 to 90,000 square feet there in that project. So from our perspective, there's no investment to be made in that project, and we will soon start getting revenues. It's not going to start in FY 13-14, but from FY 15 onwards, I think we'll start realizing sales from that project as well. And whatever sales we realize from that project will be a straight addition to our bottom line.
Vikas, I believe you have other land bank also in and around Mumbai as well. We've spoken about it in the past. What is the latest as far as monetizing those existing land parcels?
We, as I've said before, we are in discussions for our Bombay project, where in Bombay project also we are talking to a few developers, reputed developers, to do a joint development agreement. We hope that the deal should get concluded in the next 3 months for our Bandra project. We are also under implementation of our project in Jaipur, which is a very high-end prime residential property that we have already started construction on, and we'll soon start seeing sales and revenue realization happening at that project also. I think the fourth quarter of this year will have significant contribution of sales from that project as well.
And how much pre-sales are you targeting from the Jaipur project?
Jaipur, we are expecting to do pre-launch of about 20% of the total area. So we have about 650,000 square feet under construction there, and we intend to do about 20% in pre-launch sales. The construction has already started, and we haven't yet, booked sales there. So we want to hold on and get the best realization at that project. So, which is why you see in the fourth quarter you'll see small addition to our top line, but following quarters thereafter we'll see a significant addition to our top line.
Okay, all right, Vikas. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll touch base with you as and when those developments happen. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's move on. Let's talk about SBI.